Well, hey, y'all, hey, it's your friend Patty with Giddy Things. Welcome back for day 205 of our 5-minute in name only exercise encouragement. How are you? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. I've got some things for you to look at from the day, and then I'll be back to say ta-ta for now. Well, I'm getting ready to teach, and so I've got my smoothie for breakfast. I am going to I'm almost done with this bottle, and we've got another one because Ritual sends you your refill before you run out if you do a subscription. And so I have got, I think, I've got maybe like 3 days left in here. So I'm going to take these along with, I think I need to open a new one of, y'all, this has made a huge difference. The probiotic, it's symbiotic, prebiotic, probiotic, postbiotic, all the biotics, right? So I need to open a new one of these and take my other multivitamins, and then I will be set for that. My face is washed, my teeth are brushed, I've moisturized, I have done all the skincare. See, today I did the full 4 steps. Well, first I washed my face, and then the 4 steps of skincare were toner, serum, moisturizer, and then I put, yes, Vaseline. I put Vaseline on my eyes to slug that was the other thing, my eye cream. So that was the 4th step. So it's actually 5 steps, I guess, total. I don't know if I count the Vaseline because it's the barrier part. Yeah, I guess I do because it's a step. Anyway, correction, 5 steps. I decided today to bring the Handy Helper and the Disembodied Voice to the Handy Helper's chiropractic appointment. It's raining out. You probably see right there. It's so lovely. Oh, it looks so nice. It's so cozy and fall-like. And also, I just thought it would be good for me to get out. It's a good decision for me usually if I've been in the house for a couple of days, just to get out, even if I'm not really going in anywhere. It's a good idea. Do y'all do that? Do you make sure that you've been out a certain amount so that you don't get too comfortable staying at home? My problem is not really getting stir crazy per se, but just losing sight of the idea that I need to step out of the house. So yeah, they have gone inside for the chiropractic appointment. I'm gonna wait out here for them and just enjoy watching my surroundings. It's such a pretty area. It's a real treat. Today's scrap of the day comes from the book page little catalog from Books A Million that you could get for free in the store. They had a cute pumpkin detail on a page that I didn't even know about. I was going to use the other side of the page, and then when I turned it over, it had that little piece of a pumpkin on it. That was a happy surprise. So that is what, let's see, that's 14, 17 days of scrap a day. That's really fun. I'm going to use this pretty paper to write to my new pen pal in Ukraine. Another big, beautiful salad with eggs, and it's got cabbage, coleslaw mix on it, beets. My goodness, there's no telling what all is in there, huh? Yum. I'm back. I have written a letter. My first letter to a pen pal in Ukraine. I'm excited about that. And then I did a couple of postcards that were post-crossing postcards, but somehow they got lost in the mail, and I saw that they were still traveling, and it's been a long time. So I decided to resend those. What else have I done? And I got the stuff ready for my letter. Like I sent a couple of word search puzzles from that same book that I got at the Dollar Tree. And I sent some stickers and a recipe. Sometimes I tend to send a recipe for salmon patties because I don't know if you're aware of this or not. I may have said this in a video before, but salmon was subsidized by the U.S. government during the Great Depression as a good, inexpensive source. It was from Alaska, a good, inexpensive source of protein, vitamin B3, I think, niacin. So it fought some of those nutrient gaps that were in the diets of Americans when the Great Depression was happening. And you can make some really good salmon patties for very little money. A can of salmon patties, an egg, cornmeal, or sometimes people use crushed up saltines for salmon patties too. You can use flour, anything that'll bind it really well, a binding agent. But yeah, so a can of salmon that's like 14.75 or 15 ounces, and one egg, a chopped onion to taste, however you like onion. Some people can use scallions in there too. It's really, you can make it what you want it to be. And then what else did I say? Either a fourth or a third of a cup of cornmeal, or as a binding agent, you can use about a half a sleeve of saltines crushed up really well. And again, that has a lot to do with how you like them to be when they're cooked. And am I leaving anything else out? So the salmon, the saltines, the onion, the egg, and the saltines can be replaced with cornmeal or flour as needed. And then you just shape those into patties. And I think in butter or oil, you can pan fry them until they're golden brown. Hopefully they will have reached an internal temperature of about 165 degrees Fahrenheit. For my letter to Ukraine, I changed that to Celsius. And then I had to look it up. I didn't know it off the top of my head. And then if you bake them, if you'd rather bake them, which obviously might be better for you, they still need to reach an internal temperature of about 165 degrees. 145 to 165 is what the USDA recommends. And then you bake them, I think, at about 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 25 minutes. However golden you like them, or if you like them a little brown, you just flip them in the middle of that time frame. So you just give them a flip in the middle of that baking if you decide to bake them. Now, all of that having been said, check that on the internet or somewhere if you want to look up your own salmon patty recipe. My mama made them a lot, and they were delicious, y'all. Absolutely delicious. And you can stretch a can of salmon to feed a whole family. Growing up, when I was really little, there were 5 of us most of the time. When I was super little, there were 6 of us because my eldest brother is 16 years older. But then he went very quickly after I was born. He went to be in the Air Force. And so that reduced us to a family of 5, my 2 parents, 2 siblings, and I. And we could all have a really good meal with a little bit left over from 1 can of salmon, which was really exciting, to be honest, because Mama made them a lot and we all enjoyed it with ketchup. Of course, sometimes you could have it with like other things. Whatever you wanted was what you could have it with, but I think we may have had tartar sauce and cocktail sauce and things like that, but most of the time just ketchup. It would make a good snack the next day too. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know if this is healthy or not, so do what you think is good for you. Check with someone about this. I ate them cold, dipping them in ketchup, right? And they were absolutely delicious to me. And I'm not a big fan of a lot of different kinds of fishes, but I like salmon, mostly in salmon patties. And that's not very sophisticated, but I'm not very sophisticated. And then tuna salad, tuna in a salad is really good. Catfish. I love fried catfish. I'm not a fan of baked catfish, but I really love fried catfish. I never have it anymore now. We may have it if we can find it in a restaurant, but growing up, we ate a lot of catfish that we caught. And then there were lots of catfish kitchens, catfish restaurants around our area. It's so delicious. I really like fish that isn't too fishy, if that makes sense. And I know that seems counterintuitive with tuna and salmon, but if you buy a brand that your family likes, they all kind of tend to have a little bit different taste, I guess. Some of them may be more similar than others, but I'm trying to remember what that was called. I'll pop it up on the screen, the one that my mama used to use to the best of my knowledge. And of course, whatever was on sale was what we used as well. But at any rate, all of that was to say that I sent that recipe to my new pen pal in Ukraine. Like I said, a couple of word search puzzles, and some stickers, and a photo of one of our kitties, a photo of Gus, our cinnamon kitty, our orange kitty, who's a bottle baby, and a Virginia postcard that I thought would be fun. So, oh, and I also sent some yellow for the sunflowers that Ukraine is famous for. Kitty cat Post-it notes. Let me see if I have them right to hand, and I'll show you what those look like. These are so cute. These were sent to me by a secret sister in an exchange for pen pals for swapping stationery. Very cute. And I got all different kinds of colors of those. I wrote recently to a friend who really likes yellow, and so I used those yellow ones with her too. And I've got pink ones and purple ones. They're so cute. I love them. And so, yeah, I did that. I put some stickers on the envelope and tried not to be too ostentatious with it. And yeah, that was a lot of fun, and the postcards were fun to send too. I actually, on one of the postcards, I put one of my vintage stamps on that. I thought that would be fun. And on the other one, I put some of my Pip sticker, I think, stickers. Are those Pip stickers? Let me look at them. They're these cutie patootie, they might be sticky ones. The cutie patootie, I don't know if you can see them really well, clouds. And they're small, they fit on postcards. No, this is Sticky Club. This is my stickyclub.com, one of their sticker sheets. So that's a lot of fun, and I hope people enjoy those. What have you been doing today to make yourself feel as special as you truly are? Because you are. Also, do you know how loved you are? Your friend Patty loves you so much. So many people love you so much. And like I said the other day, people who want to love everyone, and I'm one of those people, love you even if they've never met you. It's important. It's important that you're here. God saw the world and thought it needed one of you, and we agree. Please do continue to go with me in peace and love to serve others. Please do pray for the whole wide world with a special intention for the beautiful Ukraine.